sign and didn't sign was. But that didn't matter anyways because they put it back through, signed, and it was the probable cause was found. So they issued the warrant for arrest, and it says bond 10,000, court cash. So that's a cash.
How do I sound? Let me make sure I sound okay before we. Come on. Do I sound okay? Come on, man. Okay, we're good. I figured I'm watching Owl. So I figured let me just go live right now. Let's watch her together. And of course, I will pause frequently and interject. I'm very curious to hear her opinion and what she's going to say about the Negz situation. I'm super curious. Let's watch it together.
Cash bond, cash $10,000 bond. So I'm assuming that that is what was expected to be paid whenever he went today. Probable cause was found. The warrant was put out on the 22nd. Then Negz did a motion to recall the warrant. And all that is basically just quashing it. Like the warrant goes away and a new court date is set. You never have to go in and pay bail or anything like that. It's like ROR basically without even having to go in. It's just, it's gone and a new court date is set.
Ooh,
and it'll
what?
start from there. The judge denied that pretty much immediately because he had filed for the recall on the 22nd, and on the 22nd, it was denied. I didn't even think that that officially meant it was denied because of how fast it happened. I thought that it was just them putting through an order that they wanted to deny it, and since it said it wasn't signed, like down here.
Because you know what? This is my opinion. Most of you know my opinion. And hey, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Tinkerbell's Fairy just said that. My opinion is that Negz has done and said some egregious things, absolutely. But in terms of what's being done to him is not deserved by who it's being done to him by. Do you understand what I'm saying? If anybody with eyes and ears and a brain has been watching, paying attention, listening, Yaba for one has always been the aggressor, and Sam has always been the aggressor. Now, Negz's mistake is he has said some unforgivable, egregious, he's made threats. He's made threats of bodily harm, and it was a huge mistake. And I think those things that he has said is why he finds himself in this situation. Again, like I said, he may deserve this from someone. He does not deserve this from Sam and Yaba. That's a fact. They have always been the aggressor in the situation with Negz. That's why I'm so curious. I want to hear if Owl is capable of being fair and balanced and honest, or if her hatred for Negz is just going to overshadow that. That's why we're going to watch together. We're going to see together.
I thought since that was left blank that perhaps it was just the paperwork going through. No, they denied it and they put the warrant back out for his arrest. So he was a wanted man for a few days. And then today, and I just happened to check it right as it happened. I had checked early this morning and nothing was new. And then I checked later on in the morning and I see cash bond entered in clerk's office, which obviously means he paid his bond. Let me click over here and see who that was.
Yes, I mean, exactly. Dirty Uncle Sal says Negz is racist trash, etc. In my opinion, that's a fact. But what has been done by those enormous fat assholes for so many years is fucked up, and it is deserved from them. That's the point. You know what I mean? Like he may deserve this. Not from Sam and Yaba, though. That's the point. And this is our justice system, guys. You can just willy-nilly fucking lie. Like, oh my, I can't, I.
Beefer, thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see you as well. Thank you. Thanks, Zen. I've missed you all so much. Let it go. I see you out there. Yeah, there you go, Principal Todd. 10K cash bond for her beloved.
10K? Is that real? Like, is that real? Did he really have to post? Or did they really, because he wouldn't have to post 10K. It would probably be like 10%. So whatever. But did they really set it at 10K? That is unfucking believable if that's true.
So the cash bond in clerk's office. So I said, oh, okay, now I got to go over to VineLink and see what's going on. And whenever I originally went over, it said that he was in custody. So he hadn't yet bailed out yet. I was checking things pretty much as it was happening, as he was up there taking care of everything and all of that. So he is now out of custody. It says right down here, out of custody. And that happened at 12:30. So
do you know what I'm even more shocked at? I am so shocked that he had to post bond. I am so shocked that they did not OR him or ROR him, release him on his own recognizance. What the shit kind of a state do they live in? What's going on here? I'm so flabbergasted by this. By the reality of this, man. This is insane.
He didn't even have to sit in like a holding cell or anything. He went, turned himself in. They told him how much his bond was going to be, took the cash bond down to the clerk's office,
10%.
and now he is back out of custody. Okay?
In New York, it's 10%. You usually have to pay 10% of your bond, of your bail, whatever.
So that's where we are at.
I'm the fucking prize here.
That is all the latest things that have happened. Principal Todd, Clara needs to be charged as an accomplice. Yip, yip. Oh, Principal Todd, you're bad. I knew he would be excited about this one. Principal Todd. He definitely wanted some news coverage. Hope they gave him a snack. Texas one, peanut butter. They definitely have peanut butter in jails for sure. On commissary, of course. Hey, girl, world lover. Neg's the joke, but all this idiocy coming from Sam Tefler of all people. She's a bigger coward than I thought. I don't know. I explained to somebody she knew that she had to get Ron on something criminal. Otherwise,
I'm the fucking prize here.
Keep bouncing around like it has been, just bouncing back and forth.
You know what's crazy? I knew, like, I talked about this. I talked about this, how easy it would be for Sam and Yaba to get him on something criminal because they live in the same state. I am just so shocked that they have succeeded. And under the circumstances, like, there are so many people that Negz has legitimately aggressed upon, like unfair, unwarranted, unprovoked. And Sam and Yaba are the ones who successfully, I'm telling you guys, this right here is proof that the world isn't fair. Nothing matters. Everybody sucks. The judicial system is a joke. Add more to the list. Feel free. Like, yikes. I'm so depressed that this worked. I can't even believe it.
You did this, you did this. In a criminal case, and that's something that we're going to talk about after we look at the definition of stalking. In a criminal case, you don't do tit for tat. You don't say,
"Yo, mama, please tell me how you feel about this situation. Do you think that Negz is guilty of stalking Sam and Yaba? Or do you think it is way more accurate that it was happening in the opposite direction? Please. I need somebody with a fucking brain to tell me that this is as ridiculous as I'm perceiving it. Fuck.
I did this because of this, and they did this to me, so they can't get in trouble for this. This is a criminal charge, which Sam is not lying whenever she says that the district attorney or whoever she name dropped that looked at it, somebody looked at what she gave them saying that Ron is stalking her, and they agreed and said, okay, yes, we'll charge him with this. We'll try to go through and push it through and charge him. She's
Yo,
not
what gets me the most is that they set motherfucking bail on an unsubstantiated stalking charge, and he didn't even get fucking ROR'd, which means release on his own recognizance. I can't believe this is real life right now. I cannot. I've seen, well, it's in New York though. But I can't even compare experiences in New York because it's obviously apples to oranges. So let's not even compare my own experiences. Jesus Christ.
lying whenever she says that. This is a criminal charge. This is not.
I'm the
civil.
fucking prize here.
So it's not even between Sam and Yaba and Negz right now. It is between Negz and the state of Indiana. They decided.
Yo, by the way, do you hear how she keeps pressing a button? And it keeps, it's like a soundboard. That's what I want to get, the Elgato Stream Deck. So if you guys are inclined to donate to help better the channel, please do. Man, I'm gonna tear when I finally get that soundboard. I can never understand why these people choose the stupidest, most unfunny, terrible fucking sound bites. Oh, I'm gonna tear it up. I'm so excited. Donate if you can. Donate, support if you support my message. Ugh.
That he did something bad.
What is she? The sound bite she keeps playing. Who is it? And what are they even saying? Can someone in chat please enlighten me?
Hello, Glory B. Thank you so much for your support. Don't pick up the soap, Negz. Of course, we're starting this already. Thank you so much. And Crash Cooter Coot, you should have yelled at me. I would have went to the courthouse. Don't say that in here, Crash.
Dude, I agree. Yo, mama, that's not the only place he went too far. Yo, mama says when he said Yaba's kids got R by the baby daddy, he went too far and he was cooked. See, I never even watched that stream. If he said that, I agree with you. He's gone too far in so many different ways. You want to know, in my opinion, where he went too far and why he's probably in the hot seat that he's in right now? He said something to the effect of that he's going to take his gun and go searching for either Sam, just Sam, or just Yaba, or both of them. I cannot quote it verbatim, but I know he said it. You can't say things like that, especially when you live in the same state, moron. So yes, is he guilty of saying egregious, ridiculous, and making threats? Yes. Is he guilty of legitimate fucking stalking? No. No, he's not. And that's the problem. Like, if he was being genuinely charged or genuinely accused of what he had done, then cool. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the full report of the accusations because I know it's littered with fucking gobbledygook. I just know it. I know that Sam and Yaba had to have lied to get this to stick in criminal court. And listen to this. This is unfortunate. I can't understand this. Do you know that those threats alone that he made, saying that he's going to take his gun and go riding around looking for Sam, do you know that that alone isn't enough to have gotten him a legitimate warrant or a criminal case? That's crazy, because that he's actually guilty of. That's crazy.
Crash, my gosh. Negz is totally going to use that as a gotcha. Don't you dare, Negz. I don't think we're going to see Negz for a while, though. I'm sure he is not a happy boy right now. Okay, let's move this over so that you can all see it. So this is the Indiana Code for Criminal Law and Procedure, Offenses Against Public Health, Order, and Decency. Chapter 10, Stalking or Criminal Stalking. It is a level 6 felony in Ron's case, anyways. Pull this up so I
No, I mean, yo, Owl posted screenshots that bail was posted. He needed to be he turned himself in. There was a warrant, there was a criminal warrant out for his arrest, and he turned himself in and then was probably released because bail was set and paid. That's why the title of Owl's stream is DC Saves Her Beloved from Jail.
can see it. Okay. So here we go.
That's crazy,
A person who
man.
stalks another person commits stalking, a level 6 felony. And it talks about it would go to a level 5 felony if he had a previous, like, stalked a victim that was already his victim, makes an explicit or implicit threat with the intent to place the victim in reasonable fear of, and then it's sexual battery, serious bodily injury, or death. So because it wasn't brought to a level 5, I'm assuming that what Sam gave them didn't meet this criteria. So it says a person stalks a victim, makes an explicit or implicit threat with the intent to place the victim in reasonable fear of sexual battery, serious bodily injury, or death. Okay, so his wasn't a level 5. It's a level 6. A protective order to prevent domestic or family violence.
Yeah, I mean, it seems so. I believed her when because Mademoiselle Scythe says, is Al back just for the Negz crap? I don't know. I mean, I've been watching since the very beginning of her stream, and it seems like she's back because of what she said in the beginning of stream. But I believed her when she said she was done and she couldn't take it and it was getting too blah. I believed her. So I don't, it seems as though she has come back just to cover I don't know.
Violence, a no contact order, or other judicial order under any of the following statutes has been issued by the court to protect the same victim or victims from the person, and the person
I'm
has
the
been
fucking
given
prize here.
actual notice of the order. So that's talking about
Oh, I'm the fucking prize here. Why does she keep playing that soundbite? And who is the one saying it, man?
violating an order that is already in place. Principal Todd, unless Clara keeps his commissary fat so she can afford
Yes. See? Now there you go. Tinkerbell's fairy dust says it should be terroristic threatening. Now that he is guilty of or could be considered guilty of. But stalking? Na, 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 na.
protection. He can afford protection. His ass will become a lighthouse for gay men. Thank you, Principal Todd. Thank you very much for your addition. Okay, where were we? We're not going to read all this. It does not apply to Ron. 3, the person's stalking of another person violates an order issued as a condition of pretrial release.
Oh, you might be right. Is that what that is? I'm going to pay attention next time and make sure.
Including release on bail or personal recognizance or pretrial diversion. Again, that doesn't apply to Negz. The person's stalking of another person, but it's just as important to read what doesn't.
Yo, do you know it? Oh, Mademoiselle, I will pick the most amazing sound bites. Not only will I pick the most amazing, but I will change them often. I'll never understand why people choose, especially Yaba. Like, oh, she has such a plethora of gold that she could choose, and she chooses the worst, man. Ugh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Donate if you want to support me getting a soundboard, guys. Love ya.
To him as what does, because then we can kind of, eliminate things.
Okay,
that may or
thank you.
may not have
Thank
been
you, Dirty
used
Uncle
against him
Sal.
in this case. The person's
By the way, 111 in chat. I always like to announce that because it's angel numbers and I'm a woo fucking Riri. And please and thank you, Dirty Uncle Sal. Send them to me on Twitter DMs and I will read them.
stalking of another person violates a no contact order issued as a condition of probation if the person has been given actual notice of the order. We know that doesn't pertain to Negz. The person's stalking of another person violates a protective order issued under IC blah 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 in a paternity action if the person has been given actual notice of the order. Again, that's not Negz. The person's stalking of another person violates an order issued in another state that is substantially similar to an order described in subdivisions 2 through 5, again with an actual notice of the order. The person's stalking of another person violates an order that is substantially similar to an order described in subdivisions 2 through 5 and is issued, again, by an Indian tribe. That does not apply to Negz. That is, oh, hold on. No, that's more about him being a Native American. There we go. Oh, no. Am I not on the right page? Come on.
Dirty Uncle Sal, are you DMing me the thing? I keep checking and I don't see anything yet. Let me know when you actually send them because I keep checking like a madman. So just let me know in chat when you actually send them through.
I am. I'm so sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. I just completely read the wrong thing to you. Can you tell that I'm a little bit nervous?
Why
Let me find
nervous?
my correct. No, that is right. That is what I was on. Okay. Here we go. There we go. We are back. Hey, just Jessica. Thank you. Hey, Lumpy Space. Ron is going.
At the lowest level offense, criminal stalking is a level 6 felony in Indiana. However, the area of Indiana Code on Stalking states that a charge of criminal stalking can be elevated to a level 5 felony if the offender makes an explicit or implicit threat with the intent to place the victim in reasonable fear of sexual battery, serious bodily injury, or death. The offense violates the dude. This is where I think they got him, man. Because of that statement that he made that he was going to get his gun. So maybe they didn't have to lie, man. If this is true, like, wow, man, that's how they got him. Like, yo, I'm telling you right now, if Negz does not seriously learn from this, then he is incapable of learning from anything. You know, my biggest fear is that he is going to just entirely paint himself the victim, act like he has no ownership in it, made absolutely no mistakes. If he would have just kept his mouth shut entirely, like, this wouldn't be happening. They would have been shown to be the obvious one-sided aggressor. But because, in my opinion, it's because he said, let me go get my gun. I'm going to get my gun and look for them. Like, oh my God, man.
Going to go full exorcism, DC, when I'm your age. I better be sipping margs in my retirement community, not this. People have real problems. This is all BS. Well, just by reading all the...
All right, hold on. Let me go look. Wow, this is a lot. Isn't this what she's reading? Probable cause affidavit, the purpose of a PC affidavit, blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading that. I think that's old anyway. That's old. This is something I think somebody wrote on Kiwi Farms. Let's focus on one, which is that Owl focused on. She's right. Samantha cannot force Ron to stalk her any more than a red skirt or an uncovered head is licensed to commit sexual assault. Sam's culpability would be brought up during sentencing to mitigate the judgment against Ron. If 1 is met but 2 is not, the defendant is not guilty. This might be a scenario in which the defendant is known to run his mouth, say incredibly inflammatory, even actionable things, but the alleged victims say, yeah, but he's full of hot air, won't ever do anything, etc. I think would likely be Ron's category, along with a lot of really wonderful lolcows. If 2 is met but not 1, is if 2 is met but 1 is not, we end up with a scenario in which the alleged victim claims they are being stalked, but a reasonable person would not feel the same paranoia. There's a touch of Sam here, but I still think the above scenario is closer to the truth. We don't know yet what Ron was charged for specifically. He hasn't been charged yet at all. He's been accused of a crime. You guys have to understand, even though a warrant has been put out for his arrest, even though he's posted bond, he has not been charged with a crime yet. That will not happen unless he takes a plea deal or unless they allow it to go to trial. As of right now, he has been accused of a crime. A warrant has been put out for his arrest. He posted bail, but he has not been charged with a crime as of yet. We don't know what Ron was charged for specifically, given that he's being charged in Clark County. We might assume the charges are limited to Sam and Yaba's residency. We know they were in Clark County by July, which will include Ron reading the Jesse DCS report, dubious relevancy, as it concerns another county, non-family, perhaps useful in worlds building. Sam goes to blah, blah, blah for Clara's EPO hearing. Ron and Clara respond with a rumble stream carrying on about the castle doctrine. Fucking mistake. A posse guarding the streets against Samantha. Hollow point bullets. Fucking ridiculous. I've always felt this was Sam's best shot at making a charge. Yes, absolutely. That is probably how she did it. That's what I just said before I started reading this. Sam tweets about Ron and Clara, tags, blah, blah, blah. Ron does a live me stream in which Sam claims Ron lays out the charges later made in a DCS report against her and Yaba, but don't have the date at this moment, blah, 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 don't care, blah, 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 blah. We don't know the specific basis for the complaint. What happens when the prosecution takes a look at Sam's streams? Will they wait till discovery? Are they aware of Sam's channel? Presumably, but how aware? Will Samantha's behavior be seen as an appropriate response? Probably not. Probably not. Unless they take it all the way to trial. When did Samantha and Yaba begin fearing for their safety, and how did they behave after that point? How might a jury see it? I highly doubt they're going to take it to trial. I think that would be a mistake. How might a jury see arguably blah, 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 have to evaluate Ron and Sam? Will Samantha's content be admissible, as in, can it be argued her behavior is not actually relevant? See Owl's claim. How far back will either side be allowed to go? Could previous entanglements be admitted, like omitted or admitted? The only way I see an out-and-out guilty scenario is one in which the charge is very narrowly tailored and Sam's behavior is completely excluded. And again, is Sam prepared to give up her most lucrative source of content attention, possibly permanently? Was this part of her back and forth with Ron, or was this done to appease, assuage Yaba? Since it all goes back to Jesse, it would seem I'm envisioning some sort of plea. Of course, it's going to be a plea deal. It's going to get dropped to a fucking misdemeanor. He'll get a slap on the wrist, if that. Maybe have to take a fucking class. Maybe have to agree to not engage, or who knows. I mean, some sort of plea deal, as that's how these things typically go. Still, that's it for Yaba and Sam. No talking about Ron, because I'm sure. And listen, to be honest, doesn't Negz pretty much win in that situation? Like, in my opinion, Sam is a fucking moron. She not only shot herself in the foot with her most successful money-making content, but now both her and Yaba can never talk about Negz again, which is all he ever wanted. It's like, oh, these idiots are such idiots. I can't even, but they're, oh, celebration. We successfully got him into Criminy Court. I hate everybody, guys. I super hate everybody. Let's keep watching Owl. I'm so curious to hear what she says.
Things that don't apply to Negz to take it up a notch to felony level 5. We know that it's less than that because it doesn't apply to him. They didn't move it to a level 5. They kept it at a level 6. So we can at least deduce that. Okay, Indiana code on stalking. The Indiana stalking laws, and it tells you where to locate them, define criminal stalking as a knowing or intentional course of conduct that involves the repeated or continuing harassment of another person. So it's repeated acts that you have to show.
Can I tell you something? Liz, the pink-headed hippo, says, I hate humans too, P. Like, yo, I've been really struggling lately. You know, in the beginning, I was super naive and I saw the world through rose-colored glasses. And I was like, you know what? Most humans are genuinely good. I don't know if things have changed or if I was just a naive moron, but everyone sucks, man. And it is genuinely depressing. Most people are incapable of honesty. They're hypocrites. They're selfish. They're violent, hateful, fucking filled with jealousy and envy. Like, I think humans are maybe the plague of this earth. I really fear that may be the case. I mean, us excluded, of course. Us in this chat, of course.
To get someone charged with stalking. Otherwise, we would have seen like harassment or defamation, the things that they've been filing against each other. This has to be a series of events that happens over time. It just can't be one thing and they charge somebody with stalking. Okay. Furthermore, the actions taken by the offender must meet the standard of causing a reasonable person.
Not only is what you said true, but Sam has just shot her most successful target for her channel in the foot. Like, Negz, when she covered Negz, she got the best numbers, she made the best hate money, and now she can no longer cover him. Like, she simultaneously shot herself in the foot and gave Negz exactly what he wanted, because all he ever wanted was to be left the fuck alone by Sam and Yaba. It's like, okay, idiots. It's like these people, they really are incapable of thinking 2 steps ahead. It's so crazy.
And we already don't have that. To feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, or threatened, and actually cause the victim to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, or threatened. And that is the biggest part of this entire case. You can't
Hey,
just go and
Stephanie.
show a judge,
Glad you
look, this
made
person
it.
stalked me. And okay, yeah, they stalked you. You're scared. You have to be in fear. You have to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, or threatened that something is actually going to happen to you. And that is the part that I think maybe the only one and only thing that could save Ron at this point.
Thank
Is
you. See, I was really hoping, because I have a lot of faith in Owl, I was really hoping that she was going to be fair and balanced. And the fact that she just said that, woo Nelly, I'm so relieved.
proving that she was not in fear for her safety whenever all of these things were said and done. And obviously she's going to try to argue, well, look, I completely stopped making content. I couldn't even make content about other people because he scared me so much with that final nail in the coffin, that final thing that I decided to call the police. And Negz can't really use that she provoked him as a defense, but he can try to show that she wasn't as scared as she says of whatever he said. It says at the lowest level
What Negs can show is that Yaba and Sam have been the aggressor from 7 years back, beginning when he lost his fucking child, when his child died. Not saying that the threats he's made and the things he's said were warranted, but if Negs is smart, he will show that those two have been the aggressor and they were never afraid of him, because up until they put through this fucking criminal case, Sam was still covering him, antagonizing him almost on the daily on her channel. Like, I just hope Negs and DC know what they're doing. I hope they get their ducks in a row and they get the proper information to prove the facts of reality, because this is bullshit.
Criminal stalking is a level 6 felony in Indiana. However, the area of Indiana code on stalking states that the charge of criminal stalking can be elevated to a level 5 felony, which we just talked about.
I'm the fucking prize here.
If the offender makes an explicit or implicit threat with the intent to place the victim in reasonable fear of sexual battery, serious bodily injury, or death. Okay. This is the one I'm so sorry that I read that. I'm going to have to edit that out of the video. I don't even know how I got onto the wrong page, but this says it better. I believe this one says it better. So for it to be a level 5 felony, okay, I'm going to read that again. If the offender makes an explicit or implicit threat with the intent to place the victim in reasonable fear of, and then it lists these 3 things: sexual battery. We know that Ron didn't make her feel that. Serious bodily injury. Obviously, he didn't make her fear of serious bodily injury if it's not up to a level 5, or death, feeling like he was going to kill her. So it wasn't upgraded to a level 5, and those are the criteria it would have to meet in order to be upgraded to a level 5. So the things that he did, they don't make her feel that she's going to be seriously injured. She's just feeling stalked. She's feeling harassed. I really don't know why they didn't go the harassment route. That probably would have been easier to get, but I think they're going to have a hard time because stalking, you have to put the person in fear, and I just don't know how
they're going to prove that. There's no way they're going to be able to prove that. Thank God Owl is being fucking rational about this. I'm so relieved.
Show that she was in fear. Yes, of course, she went and deleted and privated all of her Ron content off of her channel. And that's what she's going to try to say. I removed all of his content. I have not streamed for 4 or 5 weeks now. Like, he scared me. He scared me so bad that I just couldn't even stream anymore. So I don't know what she's going to try to do. And then it says the offense violate. This is another thing that would make it a level 5. The offense violates a judicial order. And we talked about that. Orders that are already in place and you violate, which is not what Ron did. It also says it can become a level 4. We don't even need. Oh, yes, we do actually, because that mentions the weapons. Furthermore, the offense of criminal stalking can be a level 4 felony in Indiana. This can occur when the acts were committed by an offender armed with a deadly weapon or who had previously been convicted for criminal stalking against the same victim. So I guess that means he would have to have a deadly weapon in possession while threatening, while stalking somebody. But again, like they talk about the guns, him saying that he has guns and things as a reason that this is happening. But he obviously didn't directly threaten somebody.
Yo, does anybody know where we can find that clip? Does anybody have that clip or know where to find it? I want to hear together the exact clip of Negz making that statement that I can't quote verbatim. Does anybody know where we can find that so we can watch it together? I have no idea where to even look because his streams are never titled appropriately. Does anybody know where we can find that clip?
With a
I'm the
deadly
fucking
weapon,
prize here.
because it is not being elevated to any of those levels. C Fur 199. Sam is just lame, needs a life. I can't believe it's going this far. I can't believe. And the purpose of it is to bleed Ron financially and mentally. I said this on Twitter. She does not care if he gets guilty. It's already begun. She's already taken money from him. She already knows that she took 10 grand from him having to pay the bail. That was a win for her. Whenever the warrant didn't get recalled, that was a win, an immediate win. She's already made peace with whatever amount of money that she spent to get this going on the attorney and what. Well, no, she doesn't have to hire an attorney, I don't believe, because
Yeah, see, this is why this is so crazy to me, because this is just more of the same. This is more of the same behavior of Yaba and Sam antagonizing Negz, a mentally ill, unstable individual, as much as they can in any way that they can. Oh, this is disgusting. Like, if you, no matter how you feel about Negz, because I'm not his biggest fan either. I have no respect for him. He disgusts me. I criticize him often. I was disgusted when everybody gave him a pass recently, but this is not right. When you can't be fair to the people that you dislike, you become a problem yourself.
state is doing it. But she had to have paid some sort of filing fee, surely. Something. Some money had to be involved. Maybe not. Let me go back and look at this.
What up, Ola?
Summary of the case, because it does list attorneys somewhere. Here, state of Indiana. Yeah, so Brennan and, or no, that's not his last name, Gooden and Mall are the attorneys for the state.
Yes,
those wouldn't be
exactly.
Sam's attorneys. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think back all those years ago when I had.
And here's the thing. Gesundheit says your stream yesterday, Yaba was saying how she struck channels and went hard against them just to fuck with them. That's what they're doing to Negz in real life, pushing him to the edge. And here's the thing. Karma is a bigger bitch than you could ever imagine. And karma always finds its mark. Karma will never come from the people that you have wronged. Your karma always comes to you. First of all, it comes tenfold, and it comes from the place where it will hurt you the most. So mark my words, karma's coming. Because, not because I'm going to do anything, but because karma always does. Yeah, karma always wins. Karma always finds its mark 100% of the time.
Had to file for like an order of protection. I could be wrong about that. She may not have had to pay anything. She may have just showed what she says he did to threaten her, and they opened a case against him, which is even just more ridiculous. But like I said, she doesn't care what the outcome is. She doesn't care if Ron actually gets proven guilty. That would just be the cherry on top. for her. She's already started to take his money and his sanity, and that's all that she cares about. Is it happy one? Was it a one that you can use a bail bondsman? I always thought when it says cash, 10,000 cash bond, I thought that meant you were to pay the entire $10,000.
No, you can always use a bail bondsman, and depending, you can pay 1%, you can pay 10%, but you have to check in, or at least that's how it is in New York. But no matter what, you can always use a bondsman. Always. But they will come looking for you if you don't check in, or if you don't show up to court when you're supposed to. They will come looking for you more violent and way more harsh than the fucking police do. Trust and believe. You don't want to fuck around when it comes to bail bondsmen, yo. Just take it a word from the wise.
But yeah, if she used a bail bondsman, or he, I shouldn't say she. I don't know if he paid
He
it or
turned
not.
himself in.
Really, but yeah, if you use a bail bond.
Yeah, Belinda, according to the paperwork, he did turn himself in, which was the smart thing to do. You don't want to get pulled over because you have a tail light out, and then a cop runs your license and says, oh, hey, you have a warrant out for your arrest, and then you get arrested. It's under those circumstances you end up doing a fucking night in jail waiting for arraignment. So he made the smartest decision by turning himself in. I believe it was yesterday, if I'm not wrong.
Bondsman or whatever, you pay 10%. Or just the knowledge of having a judgment against him that these people are petty, right? Yeah, that's what it's about. However far she can get, that's what it's about. David Anthony, she paid someone to go into his store too. She did. I mean, she was on a stream whenever she was directing a man to, yes, go into the store and film it for us. Things like that. And now they're deleted, but that doesn't just go away. Like, there are ways to get that in front of the judge and whoever in this case, because while he can't use provocation, he can say that she wasn't scared. Your Honor, she drove to my town to watch my girlfriend in a court case.
Amy May, he didn't get arrested. He turned himself in because there was a criminal warrant out for his arrest for stalking. So he turned himself in and paid bail and is probably already out.
And the argument to that is going to be, well, that was Clara's court case. That wasn't, so that they're going to say that that isn't relevant either because she went to watch Clara's court case. She didn't even go to watch or know if Ron was going to be there, right? There's an argument for everything. There will be an argument back for everything. Okay, Maggie K says a cash bond is a court-ordered financial guarantee where a defendant pays the full bail amount in cash to the court to be released from jail. Thank you, Maggie K. I thought so. It specifically said cash bond, and that's why I'm pretty sure of it. But I do get things wrong a lot whenever we're talking legal, so that's why I come on here and discuss it with you guys, because people tend to know. But yeah, if we look down here where they first issued the warrant, order issuing warrant for arrest, bond $10,000, court cash. So I'm pretty sure that they had to pony up the entire $10,000. Okay. Here's the next thing that I wanted to look at, because a lot of people do.
No, they didn't. They paid 10%. They paid $1,000. Yikes. Not 10 grand. They paid a G. Fuck.
Keep saying, well, he was provoked into it. You can't be provoked into.
And if they went to a bondsman, they paid 100.
Stalking, not to the court. Like, I know we all have seen what has happened over the past 7-8 years between them, and we know that there was a certain amount of provocation. I've said it. I've said that Negz is guilty of provocation, and I've said that Sam is guilty of provocation of each other. But that is not a defense in court.
Yes. Okay. This is how it works. If he skips, this is how it works. If he used a bail bondsman If he skips, then he will be wrangled and shipped back and arrested again for bail jumping, and that's another charge, and he will have to pay back the bail bondsman. But yes, if he, let's just say if he paid 10% himself, the grand, if he skips court, then he will be rearrested and he will have to pay the entire, well, they just forfeit it. They'll forfeit the 1,000 if that's what they paid, and then they will be less likely to give him bond next time he's ever arraigned. So it's just, they would forfeit whatever money they did pay. Do you know what I'm saying?
For stalking, you can't, it would be like going to the store and stealing and saying that somebody told you you had to do that. Well, you should have called the cops. And that's another thing. Negz is also going to try to come out at this by saying, like, she came into my town, she did this, she said this. And the judge always asks, why didn't you use the legal things at your disposal? Why didn't you call the cops on her? That's what he's going to want to know. How come she felt the need to call the cops on you about this, but you never called them on her? So, you know, that's what I mean by there's an argument for everything.
That's not true at all. Brandy says you have to pay bail and do full time. Say they let someone off on a 6-month charge, then they have to do the whole time. That is not true. Elaborate what you mean, because if the way I'm reading it, if the way I'm perceiving it is how you meant it, you're wrong. So please elaborate what you mean, Brandy.
I've seen enough court cases to know that that's what they do. They don't just say, oh, okay, that's why you did that.
What
They're
up,
going to want to know
Huss?
the who, what, where,
What
how.
up, Hussy?
They always want to know. Even if you're looking for a protection order and you go over to that person's place, you know, where they're at to pick up something while that court case is pending, if the judge finds out that you did that, they will deny you a protective order. I've seen judges do it. You go over to get something from a home, you know, and you're supposed to have a protection order against this person. They will literally take it away because you do stuff like that. They don't like people playing around whenever they say that there's criminal stuff being done to them. Okay, so that's this. Provocation is generally not a viable defense for a stalking charge because stalking is considered a course of conduct that involves repeated, unwanted contact, and the legal definition of provocation typically requires an immediate, significant act that would cause a reasonable person to lose self-control, which doesn't align with the repeated nature of stalking behavior. While it might be used to mitigate the severity of a charge in some extreme circumstances, it is not a typical defense against stalking accusations. And then it just says key points to consider: nature of the stalking. Stalking involves a pattern of behavior over time, not a single provocative act. Legal definition of provocation is provocation generally requires a sudden, significant action. So you have to do it right there. Like if you provoke them, they have to respond right there to you provoking them for it to be considered provocation in the court. That would cause a reasonable person to lose self-control immediately. And then potential mitigation. While not a full defense, in rare cases, evidence of provocation could be used to argue for a lesser charge or sentence depending on the specific circumstances. Okay, so while it might help, while it might show that the person wasn't afraid like they said they were, he can't just go in there and say, she pissed me off, so I did this, because that's the definition.
Yeah, I mean, yo, I hope. I don't fuck with DC myself. I don't know if she's spoken on this, if she's given any type of clue as to how they're going to handle this, but I really hope that they're getting a damn good lawyer. Even though in actuality, even if worst case scenario, it's going to get dropped down. He's going to get a slap on the wrist. It's going to become a misdemeanor. He may have to do community service. He may have to take an anger management class. He may have to agree to not engage with the two hippos from hell. Like, is it even worth it to make a point? Like, yo, if you got that kind of fuck you money where you could hire a lawyer to make a point, then you do you. Otherwise, I guarantee you nothing is going to come of this other than Sam has successfully shot her biggest, juiciest, money-making lol cow. She can no longer cover him after this. Like, you're an idiot. You harmed yourself. You fucking what's the saying? You drank poison yourself, hoping it would kill Negz. Idiot. This is actually funny. Ugh.
Lost control and you went beyond the bounds of the law
What up,
to respond to
Surveil?
somebody. It's the definition.
What
And
up,
you did it-
Surveil, you fucking traitor? I seen you in Owl's chat. How dare you? My feelings are so hurt. I'm kidding. But I'm glad you're here. Missed you, but I was watching you. Like a I was stalking you. Better not take me to jail.
it over and over again. And unfortunately, Sam decided to call the cops first and go to court first. You know, if Negz would have gone first, it would just be the other way around. And Sam would be the defendant. You know?
Stalking.
Lizbeth, doesn't matter. There's proof she put
Oh,
him
it's
up
not
to
live
going in.
anymore?
Oh, you're still talking about the guy that went to the store. And yeah, I mean, the guy didn't.
She's not live anymore? What? Come on. I was enjoying that. Let's go back. Did you say anything interesting? That's why you came? Now I'm hurt
A
again.
protective order issued under I talk shit and can't read for leave to amend his complaint pursuant to Rule 15A of the Superior Court Rules of Civil Procedure.
That's so mean.
In support of this motion, plaintiff states as follows.
How dare you?
Plaintiff seeks to amend his complaint to incorporate significant and material facts that have been revealed since the filing of the original complaint. These facts include recent statements and
What was
conduct
her-
by people not defending she and Negz.
What was her, you know what I want to know? What was her ending conclusion? That's what I'm interested in.
But it happened years ago, I think, and it isn't about this community. So I'm not going to actually play that and confuse people. I forgot that I listened further, but yeah, she's not talking about it. The last time that Negz streamed, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. Let me put this away. So here's DC Returns. And the last time Negz was on, I think it was in the title. Yeah, Chat with Negz. Right here, 5 days ago. So this was absolutely prior. Oh my gosh, this was where he... Oh, I almost came on. I totally forgot about this, you guys. I was so close to coming on. I believe this was the stream where Negz really wanted to talk about pedophiles, and it was very uncomfortable. It was to the point that people left his chat and they were like, no, I'm not staying here unless you turn it off. So that was the last thing that Negz went off on a tangent about. 5 days ago, he was on the DC Returns channel, and that was prior to any of this going down. Just prior, he hadn't requested the recall for the warrant yet at that point. That would have been like the 21st. So right when everything started kicking off. And he also has his I Am Negz page. And I don't think he's done anything on here either. My God, what was that video? His hair. Let's see. What's this? I did see this pop up, but I don't think it's...
You just called me a piece. You just called me a nut. Sorry, can you take her away?
Yeah, I mean, Stephanie says just because someone calls out Sam's crap doesn't mean people support Negz. Why is that so hard for people to get? You know what it is? It's people simply being fair. Like, support, telling the truth. about somebody being fair. You should be fair to everybody always, all the time. You should be honest about reality always, all the time, especially when you dislike the individual. Like, why is this such a hard concept for so many fucking grown adults to grasp? He can be a terrible person, and you can choose not to also be one yourself and to be fair and honest. You feel me? Like, fuck. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, listen, truth. Who just wrote that? Where is it? Exactly. Exactly. And Belinda, you know that I would be too. Belinda said I'd be saying the same thing if Negz was trying to have Sam put in jail. I'm going to add to your statement, though, under false pretenses. Nobody deserves to have a criminal warrant issued in their name based on false pretenses, especially when they've been aggressed upon by that individual for nearly a decade. Now, again, I'll say at the same time, Negz really needs to learn to shut his fucking mouth and to take his fucking psych meds, because the shit that he has said, the egregious shit that he has said, is probably why he finds himself in this situation in the first place. It's probably why Sam and Yaba were able to successfully make a criminal case stick in the state of Indiana. If he had always just kept his mouth shut, this wouldn't be happening right now. That's a fact. That is an undeniable fact. Fucking unbelievable.
Sorry, can you take her? You can't call people.
So he's just laughing at an English person. Let's check the Facebook. I still have time. Let's check the Facebook.
What's the Facebook?
Oh, there's Letitty. Do you guys see Letitty popping up? I love her. I promise you I don't look at her thing. I haven't been on Facebook forever. Okay. Says one new in Ron's Facebook. What? What is this? Okay, so this was the 23rd, 3 days ago at 2:05 a.m. And it says, the reason I'm verified is because of the idiotic people who impersonate and create trouble. If that check mark ain't there, it ain't me. As Ozzy would say, I'm going through changes. Anyway, have a blessed
Hey,
day.
Vicky.
I love him. He thinks he's famous. Oh, and before that was what? He's complaining about deliveries. Yes, Amazon crammed something into his box. The poor thing. But this is interesting. Okay, so he has a check mark because so many people try to pretend that they're him. You know that's not true.
Hey, Sin Eater. I've never seen you before.
Let's
I don't
check on the
think.
store. It's still open, you know. Let's see. Oh, 22 hours ago. Signs of life. We are bummed to tell you that we will be... You're a fucking liar. You're closed on Tuesday because you had to go turn yourself in. We are bummed to tell you that we will be closed on Tuesday due to illness. I plan my illnesses all the time. We can't risk out immunocompromised customers. We can't risk our immunocompromised customers. And we like to be pretty when we work. Waka waka.
Oi.
We will see you at 12 p.m. to p.m. Wednesday.
No, I will still never understand who or why they thought it was a good idea to open a brick and mortar store. Not only in this economy, but because of how popular and prevalent e-commerce has become. Like, what the shit, man? Like, I'm convinced, like, was DC just giving him like a task? Like how you let your toddler play in the kitchen cabinets so you can get something done? Like, is that what this was this whole time? Oh, what a mistake in every way.
Period. Wednesday. Period. I've got some new swag, and we are going to start making our own The Attic bars and coins. Big things popping, little things stopping. See you Wednesday. He said they're going to close on Tuesday because he plans on being sick. Negs, nobody plans out their sicknesses. You went to turn your damn ass in. Look at you. We will be open today. So this was Monday, November 23rd. No, this was Sunday. Open 12 to 8. We've stocked the store with a ton of really cool items. A little something for everyone. All right, so the store is still going strong. They just had to close for a little bit so Ron could go turn himself in and pay his bail. Very exciting. Close because Neg's brain don't work right. That's good enough, Lumpy Space. I will take it. I would believe that over I'm planning on being sick on Tuesday. So we're going to be closed for a little bit.
I mean, like, arguably, who the fuck would put, oh, hey, I have a warrant out for my arrest, so I have to go turn myself in? Who would put that on their fucking business profile? Like, can we be fucking, you know, like, for real for a little bit of a second here? Like, of course he fucking lied. Who would tell that truth? Jesus.
Hey, resting Brandon Face. You have to schedule pneumonia for Thursday? Definitely. Oh, you're going to miss the Thanksgiving meals, though. Maybe schedule it for Friday. Black Friday. So you don't
Okay,
have to...
hold on. I'm done with this. Let me look at something. I want to see. Where can I find let me just do it here. Of course, she removed everything regarding Negz, but she must mention him in a stream about DC, right?
I was actually going to do a different topic today on the stream. I was going to cover and alter on that topic, who fatsos for a reason to take my channel down. AK is over there frantically trying to find ways to report me for what I'm not sure. Hi, Beth. How are you? Negs and I do not own this channel. We have not broken TOS, but if you want to go ahead and make an argument to YouTube, go ahead. All that I am going to say is that this time around...
Okay, this was the 17th, which was the last day I streamed.
I am not going
I'm not
to
sure it was
be
this
quite
one
as...
either. It was the redheady one? Okay, Nikki, thank you. I just don't remember that Tumblr, that hideous Tumblr.
Hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Good to see you all. Hello, everybody in chat.
Well, I'm going to put it on live chat because let's see if Ronaldo comes in. What day is this? The 19th. Okay, so this was what, last Saturday?
Hello.
Okay, so she's already mentioned Negz. This is what I wanted to see. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that she didn't also take down her videos about DC with this impending, we're so scared of Negz, he's stalking us, blah, blah, blah.
To see everybody. So we've got some fun today. Got a fun stream.
She dyed her hair blacker, you think, JoJo? Yeah, I think this is the one where I thought she had a topper.
Planned. But before we get into that, I want to thank the subscriber, and I'm not going to mention their name because you know how people get around.
Thank you.
They're going to end up getting their
Goodbye.
entire family tree doxed if I mention their username. My subscriber sent me a lovely, thoughtful gift. A Barbie Stanley Cup. Now, just to let everybody...
That's a knockoff. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a knockoff. I can tell it. Knock off. Oh, but that's nice.
No, I let the subscriber know. This person let me know that they had mailed it quite some time ago. Negz went to the post office to pick it up, and they found a slip in the P.O. box, but they couldn't find the package. So I finally went myself. I guess that they had a week or so to look for it, and they found it. And it also came with a beautiful card, which I don't have here at the moment. But I want to thank you for it. This
Look at her pudding.
Hashtag Grift Gang. Donate if you support my message on the channel. Because you know they fucking love it when you guys do that.
Her old lady lipstick on. That's a knockoff. I can tell it.
Money.
This is the kind of thing that I never would have purchased for myself. But now that I own it, it is so useful. I filled it up with ice. Crochetter was asking me if I was going to buy... oh, thank you. No, thank you. Crochetter asked me if I was going to get one of those trays so that I can go to McDonald's and put my French fries and my ketchup and my hamburger and all that. No, I'm not even going to buy one of those phone toasters or a ring holder or any of that stuff. Because I'm telling you, when this thing is full, it is a lethal weapon. It's very, very heavy. That might come in handy, actually. So I've got a long road trip coming up soon. And it's going to... Thank you, Karsten. I appreciate that. I'm going to have to put you guys on pause for a second because I've got to go get my coffee. I forgot it in the kitchen. I'll be right
back. Where's Ron? How come Ron's
I'm an idiot.
Ron's still not in the chat?
My coffee. Went to fetch it. Now I have it. All right. So I know you guys have heard a lot of rumors.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I cut my hair too. I forgot to tell you. I did. It's not as short as Clara's, but it's short. Good.
You know, you're very curious about the truth. The truth.
Hey, not strawberry douche.
My response, well, I have an initial response for everybody who...
That's right, addicted to cold brew. The handle is set too far down. It's a knockoff. I can spot a knockoff Stanley a mile away.
Listened to that and believed it and spread it around.
I do. Not strawberry douche. I love it so much. I got a long bob. Where is Bonatandra? I think she would approve. You don't pronounce the T in crochet. That's right.
Oh, was that too short? Let me pause a little longer so you guys can get a really good screenshot.
To look at her short little stubby fingers. Pictures or it didn't happen. I'll post a picture.
That's my response. Anyone who at this point...
Okay, wait. I guess we should slow it down now that we're there, huh? All right, here we go.
Would listen to anything that Sam has to say. Remember how Sean was going to get fired from the...
Amy, what you seem to not be understanding is that everybody here in chat, myself included, we all agree that Negz is fucking unhinged. The problem is that he was lied about by two also very unhinged individuals who have aggressed upon him for years, beginning from when he lost his child. Now, you don't know me and you don't know what I say in my stream, so I'll tell you what I've said a million fucking times. Negz, Sam, Yaba, all are the same to me. They are all the same breed of terrible. They're all the same shade of unhinged, dishonest, fucking delusional hypocrite. All of them are the same. Now, my chat knows I feel that way. You don't, because you're new here. But I'll forgive your assumptions. But you are very wrong. Yikes.
Post office. Remember...
Well, lucky for Sean, he didn't get fired from the post office. But I can tell you with a degree of absolute fucking certainty that Sean was investigated by the United States Postal Inspector. There was disciplinary action taken, and it went in on his permanent record. So, no, Sean no longer works at the post office, does he? You wonder why. What, you think Sean chose to quit the post office and go DoorDash full time? Give me a fucking break. Hold on. I'm trying to take a picture. Oh, crap. Well, whatever. I'll put...
Yo, did you guys hear? See, I don't know if we can, I don't know if I can personally watch it, but I've definitely heard about it from several people. Do you know, let's talk about Mr. fucking Kratom gay for 40 for a hot minute. I've been told that he was quite fucked up sounding in a recent live stream. Now, I don't know if I can watch that because it may trigger me. But I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a try together if y'all are interested. If it triggers me, I'll turn it off. But if you guys are interested, maybe we'll take a peep together. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, my theories seem to have been confirmed.
Put one on Twitter. Don't worry about it. You think it put him on his last strike? For sure it did. For sure.
For the multiple times that
He didn't last at the post office not 6 months after all that shit went down, did he? No, he didn't. How about that?
Sam and Yaba claimed that Negz and I were going to get arrested. And
oh, honey. I'm still making that claim. It's coming. You're going to jail. Ron's going to jail. Colby Hernandez is going to jail. Aaliyah Alexander's going to jail.
Yo, somebody get me the link. If you guys want to do it, drop the link in chat. It has to be a mod. If you're not a mod and you have the link, send it, DM it to me or at me on it on Twitter. Send me the link. We'll take a look together. I can handle it. It's been, yo, by the way, guys, do you know what I forgot to tell you? 2 days ago was my legitimate 10 fucking year mark of, I don't say sobriety because I still dabble in marijuana sometimes and I'll still socially drink on occasion, but it is 2 days ago, 10 years to the day that I have not touched my drug of choice that ruined my motherfucking life. I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys. So it's very fitting. Get me the link. I'm strong enough after 10 years. Let's do it.
And who else is on the short list? Oh, damn it. Amber's going to prison. Amber Murphy's going to prison. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's my priority list, I guess you could say.
And now that idiot AK is running with that. Everybody's going to get arrested and sued, starting with Kiwi Farms. I'm going to get arrested. I'm going to get sued because I'm in cahoots with Strawberry Douche.
Is that the link, Belinda? Is that the link that you just shared? And thank you guys. Thank you to everybody saying you're proud of me. I am so fucking proud of myself as well. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm so grateful not to be dead, in jail, homeless. I'm so grateful. Let's watch this for a little bit longer. I'm going to skip through it a little bit, but then I will. Let me go and grab that link, though, for when I'm ready for it. Hold on. Let me grab that link. Oh, it's 2 hours long, too. Hold on, I'm previewing it. Oh. Okay, hold on. Whoa. I just previewed it. Damn. Brandy says, are they both like literally high on pills? Sam, never makes any sense. She's like my mom when she would wake up off H and just start talking. Just go to the end. Okay, hold on. I want to preview it quick. You mean go to the end of the one you sent me? Hold on. Whoa, dude. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to look something up real quick. Hold on. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy confer-fucking-mation. Like, I'm going to put some on screen right quick. I need you guys to tell me if you agree with me on something. Holy shit. Look, take a look at this, please. I'm going to stop sharing this real quick. Oh my God, yo. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was a police officer conducting a visual sobriety test, would you say that those pupils look pinned? Would you? Opinions? I wish you could see it as large as I can see it. Oh my God, I can see it so much larger than you. Hold on, can I make it bigger somehow? Fuck, I can't. Oh, wait, maybe if I do this. Hold on. Maybe if I do this. Oh, it's not letting me. This is annoying. Fuck. It's the eyes, right? It's definitely the fucking eyes. See, now this is sad though to me. Like, as much, like, God, can you guys see it as good as I can see it? Nah, see, I disagree. This is what I had to look up. I looked up pinned pupils. It says narcotic drugs, either illicit, legal or illicit, can constrict pupils. These include heroin, morphine, hydrocodone, and fentanyl. So what I've always assumed based on his behavior, based on the fact that he asked for $40 so that he could stave off withdrawal with kratom, I've always assumed that he relapsed on some type of opiate. His behavior makes me think that as well. And his pinned pupils spell opiate medication or narcotic street drugs. That's what I wanted to. Oh, or PCP. Or PCP. Yikes. That's what I wanted to look up before I said it. I wanted to be sure, you know? Yeah, see, that's what I think too. That's why when people call him Matthew, it does not fit for me. He is not doing uppers, in my opinion, not at all. He would behave very differently. I agree that it's definitely downers. Definitely downers. Now let's listen. I want to hear his voice.
All right, let me do this one. Hold on. Strawberry, you know how he thinks I can say honey is fine.
Matt person if like and all the time.
I
Really
he won't shut the hell up. It seems like
I'm a criminal court at AK's, which when they got her hat in who
I mean shit. If I found out the fella that I was risking it all for,
that's crazy. Now the friendship has gotten so that Sam and Yaba are sending them merch. And yo, hey homie, You best never be calling nobody fat nothing. Never again. Homie gained some sick poundage. Looking real fucking plump and rotund, homie. Like I better never hear you call nobody fat never again. I better never hear you talk drugs to anybody ever again. Like basically just like shut the fuck up forever. That's basically what you need to do. Oh my God, this is sad.
That I'd probably be a little bit fucking crazy too. But
I see nobody sued
for the fucking.
I guess you.
Oh my God, I'm bored.
Yeah.
And gee, look at the clip.
because I'd be telling y'all exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh no, yes, Scott. Listen to her,
Oh,
like she isn't a part of the farm. By definition, is a harassment zone. And so you're
Post the link. Hold on.
need this time.
All
What
right.
was it 20? Hold on, let's see. What was it 24:13?
And they're time and
Fuck.
Yo, he was barely talking. And there's obviously a reason for that, right? Forward to where it's just them two on screen at the end. Okay, hold on. I'll do that. Like here? Okay.
Songs. Hope you guys.
Oh, shit. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, so that's one of my songs. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. I know that's Alex's one. Did she say it was his favorite song? Yeah. Okay. I will be doing a premiere on MFN after the stream. It's 3+ hour long video of MFN fucking with her roommate. Jesus Christ. Do you have the link for it already or no? All right. Well, I'll put the MFN channel in here.
So I just wanted to say that but Linda, you're trash.
Oh, honey. See, guys, this isn't funny to me, okay? He is genuinely fucked up. He is genuinely fucked up. He was fucked up from the very beginning of stream till now. Like, oh my God. And the sunglasses tell me everything I need to know. I would imagine that he realized that his eyes were telling the tale with his pinned pupils. That's why he threw on the dark shades. Like, oh my Jesus Christ. This isn't funny. This isn't funny to me. This is sad. As many terrible things as Tragic has done, I don't want him to die. Especially from this is sad. This is sad.
I mean, I don't know how you
He's so
get around.
fucked up.
I don't. You know, saying that my younger brother was alive, and then I mean, what is with you? I mean, seriously. I mean, who does that? Who the fuck does that?
Like, yo, I'm a nice person and I have natural empathy. So what I'm feeling here is empathy for this man. I am worried for him, but I'm also human, and I'm telling you right now that if either of these motherfuckers or anybody from this fucking camp ever tries to come at me for me being a fucking current active drug addict ever again, there's going to be fucking hellfire. I'm telling you, you better fucking think on that shit. Oh my God. I could be a bitch too, guys. Like, but I feel empathy here, but it's also like, how fucking dare you?
You know, when like people say anything about you and your unborn baby, you flip the fuck out. I don't get it. I mean, you're a horrible.
Well, thank you so much. I don't know if you want me to say that it's you. Somebody just donated. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want me to say it's you, because in the past you've not wanted me to say, and I have accidentally. So I won't say it's you just because I'm unsure. But thank you so much to the person who just donated and said, internet money, I'm glad you're streaming today, with a green heart. Thank you so much. You have made me that much closer to being able to purchase a stream deck. That is the goal. We're about $75 away from being able to purchase a stream deck. So thank you for always supporting me, always supporting the channel. And thank you for giving me a reason to take a break from listening to this poor fucking man who's definitely fucking really fucked up out of his mind, bro. Super fucked up out of his mind. Like, this isn't triggering me as much as I thought it would. It's making me angry, and it's making me have empathy and compassion for him.
You're a horrible person.
Okay, yes, it was you. Thank you.
I mean, that's my little brother. He was only 35 years old. And you do that because you want to go along with a narrative with these idiots.
Tragic, what is he talking about? Does anybody even know what he's talking about?
I mean, seriously.
And why is AK allowing this to continue? Why isn't she like, this is not a friend. To me, this is an enemy.
What kind of person are you? I mean, does that make you feel better about yourself?
Do you want to know the sad fact? Do you want to know the sad fact, Andrea, and everybody else who has asked why no one is asking in chat if he's okay? It's because they genuinely don't care. They genuinely don't care if he's okay. They don't care. And is that what he's talking about? He's talking the death of his brother who passed away from overdose while he is himself super fucked up. Do you understand how sad that makes this? This is sad, guys. Like, whether you're his enemy, no matter what he's done or said about you or anybody that you care for, This man is fucking falling apart in front of our eyes. And the people that call him his fucking friends and supporters are saying nothing, doing nothing, don't care. Like this is fucked up.
Does that make you feel better about yourself? I mean, this is no joke. This is real life shit.
She doesn't care. She just doesn't care. I mean, she doesn't. If she cared at all, she would not be still lying about this kind of stuff.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, for real. I mean, it's serious shit. I mean, when my brother passed.
Oh man, somebody else just donated and said, silent viewer, you know I love to hear from silent viewers, and said, I am not up on the bodega lore. Isn't he streaming with his girlfriend? Why doesn't she stop the stream? First of all, thank you so much for you support quite a lot. You're a silent viewer, but you donate often, and I really I appreciate your support of the channel. You always leave the best comments when you do donate. And I don't know, man. I don't know if that's actually his girlfriend, aka she behaves as though it like she's his girlfriend. I don't understand why no one in chat isn't concerned or saying anything, especially while he's talking about his brother who died of an overdose while he's sitting there so fucked up and potentially at risk for this is evil to me, guys. I don't know why AK did not choose to end this stream. It's almost as though she's putting him on display on purpose. Like, what is this?
They called me, and my whole life broke to 1,000 pieces. And I mean, I don't have any siblings left. You know, my father's gone. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I get it that you have online beef with me, but why?
Honey, get help. Tragic, you need to get help. You need to stop putting yourself, you need to stop making these horrendous decisions, acting like you have nothing to lose, phone calling other people's families from a home that is the name of the woman that you either are still married to or were married to. You need to find a better friend who will not allow you to put yourself on a public platform when you're this obviously fucked up. Like, all signs, the kratom, the $40, the kratom, the mysterious ailments he talks about that makes him constipated, the way his reckless fucking actions, the way he's speaking and acting right now. I don't even need to see a fucking piss test to know that he's on opiates. Like, oh my God.
To get this far, And my brother suffered through so much shit. He was molested. I don't like to I don't like to trauma dump.
By the way, thank you to everyone who donated. We're only about $55 away from me being able to purchase the stream deck. I am looking for any excuse to stop this. Yo, you know what else I forgot to tell you guys? There's a link in the description. If you don't have Cash App, but you've been thinking about signing up, there's a link in my description where if you choose to sign up to Cash App, you and I will both receive $5. So if you've ever been considering signing up to Cash App, please use my link in the description and we will both receive $5 for free. And God, good God, this is fucking sad. Fucking sad.
And I tried to.
Should we stop?
I tried to help him, and for 6 months, and we moved in together for 6 months.
I just want to check before we stop this. I want to just double check something. Now, I know Belinda told me to go towards the end, probably because she's aware that that's where he talks the most. But I want to hear the way he was talking. But he didn't talk much. I want to hear the way he was talking from the very beginning.
I thought it was pretty rude anyway. I'll just play it here. Okay, here we go. Like really bad.
It's humming. She reminds me of Dumber and Dumber. No, she's just stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, severe mic issues.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They are referencing me. They are genuinely trying to make fun of me while Tragic is actually genuinely fucked up beyond belief. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit balls.
Severe mic issues.
Yeah. I mean, can you hear me? Because I think your microphone is going out. It's just what it sounds like.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
And let me check. Okay. How about now?
I mean, it just happens like while you're talking. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because he's fucked up, honey. There's a difference. Now, I want you to go and compare the difference between what happened to me and how Tragic is acting in this stream and the entirety of the fucking evidence we all have together. This is fucking insanity. And my empathy is slowly fucking walking away. Slowly.
Well, what do we have on the
All right. Let us go ahead and watch Beg Linda. she had a lot to say about, well, all of us.
Yeah, I bet. Hello to me, Belinda.
The nursing home visited.
Yeah, she had a lot to say about you.
Oh my God, she had the picture of the swag.
Yeah. Yeah, your microphone is definitely going out. Is it just me?
The fuck. She's probably whacking off.
Now I have to ask you guys a question because I don't watch them often. I am known to have microphone issues. Does Tragic routinely have microphone issues, or is that a weird excuse that she's trying to give him? Please, chat, for those of you who do watch, does he ever have mic issues? Does he routinely have mic issues? That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought.
AK, have you oh yeah, Cash App her money yet? Apparently she got really upset by unknown suspect Jean's very generous donation last stream. And she goes on about it. I don't know why, but she goes on about it. And apparently I owe her a portion of this money. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what they have to say. Oh wait, I made it too slow. God, why did I do that? Okay.
50 right square in the ass, bitch. Okay, don't let him fool you. And Yuns will say here in a minute anyway. Holy shit.
Yuns.
This gear.
Yuns.
It's
Sounds
dope
like
as
she
fuck.
said-
I
she
can't
said-
wait.
You want to know what's? Can I tell you something? What's really funny about what's up here on screen? It says this gear is dope as fuck. Do you know how funny? Any drug addicts in chat, raise your hands. Raise your hands if you are a recovering drug addict in chat. Do y'all understand why this phrase being on screen, tweeted out by him, saying this gear is dope as fuck, is so very fucking fitting? Raise your hand if you understand.
To Rocket on String. Great work, Sam and Yabba. And it says
Onions.
the bodega. I thought it said the bodega underground, but apparently it says the bodega boardroom. So now Samantha is sending merch to the person who literally
The person who what? The person who what? Literally did what?
all the cops on them. Make it make sense.
Else.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Here, today. I'll just play it here.
God. And then,
Listen, you don't
God.
get you a cry. Spin oh little shit. So cry. Shut up. Stop, Jimmy. Cry. Oh little shit.
God.
Get up. My mom, okay. Fuck you.
Junkyard ice.
We literally have him on camera calling the cops on them, pretending to be impersonating a police officer, okay? Doing all kinds of damn fuck shit. And then,
God.
but she's taking Negz to jail and sending tragic merch. Rose, I got it. We're going to look at it.
Here
Honey,
you go
listen,
again.
we're going to look at that picture of Rose. And Tragic, I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
What?
Why?
They're
Yeah, they
crooked.
First of all, Gigi's eyes are crooked. Okay. Second of all, she's about to pull up your photo and then I guess say you have crooked eyes. I don't know. But she also claims that this shirt is dirty and they think it's your shirt.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Sam, I'm busy making merch right now, but I'm listening. Notebooks, tumblers, t-shirts, sweatshirts.
Bitch, you should be busy getting his ass into fucking either rehab or into a good, reliable methadone program. Like, holy fuck. It's tragic. You don't have any real fucking friends on the internet. I am so sorry. These people don't give a fuck for you. They don't give a fuck for you. I am so sorry. Tragic, and listen, I mean this, and I might cry when I say it. You've done a lot of fucked up, mean, horrendous things to people that I care about. But if you need fucking help finding resources and you're serious about it, you can always fucking reach out to me. And I fucking mean that. We don't have to talk about anything other than I will help you find fucking resources in your area. I mean that with all of my heart and soul.
I want to know why her friends are creating fake emails pretending they're from detectives. That's a good question. That is a good question.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a. I could.
I thought they said Negz isn't going to jail. Yeah, they still. I mean, I guess they're saying it now. I don't know. The state is taking Negz to jail. Yeah. She is.
He's going to jail.
Yeah, she's way too upset over Tragic getting merch. I mean, like, did you see what Ask My Dominatrix wrote? Hold on, I want to read this.
You mean Gigi?
I'm not saying that. I mean, everybody else is saying that. I'm not saying that.
Well,
yo, guys, I gotta go. This did kind of fuck me up in a way where I hope that it wouldn't. Please do not worry. I'm not at risk or anything. I have a lot of empathy for another obvious fellow fucking addict who is deeply struggling, and the people who pretend to care about him are. And can I say something also? I want to say thank you so much to everybody. While those who thought that I was on drugs were absolutely incorrect, I want to say thank you genuinely so much for caring about me enough to call me to task, to say, hey, something sounds wrong, the way that nobody is doing for him. I want to say thank you to everybody, the Kiwi farmers, those in chat, even people who don't like me. You cared enough about me to realize when I was having an episode that I wasn't even aware of. You cared enough about me to say, hey, something's wrong. Go get help. Go to a hospital immediately. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who donated. And I got to go. Maybe I'll stream later tonight, but I've got to go now. And should I private this? I don't know if I should private this. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But I got to go, guys. Have a good night.